Hello, 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 my beautiful boss slave mates. It's me, Ikenisha, your favorite boutique consultant, and Kairo's back here. So I wanted to do a little bit of a different thing for this particular video. I have been saying for a while that I wanted to do a video all about what I learned from Victoria's Secret, being that I worked there for so long, and I was, an assistant manager for a little while and then a store manager, and I also reference them so much in my classes and my videos here. So I wanted to do a little bit of a different thing. So being that I am actually going to be going to, well, not going to be going, I'm here now at the mall here in my hometown. I need to go into the bookstore. I decided to kind of walk through and show you all Victoria's Secret and talk about a couple things when it comes to that. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so y'all see I have my mask on, so if you don't hear me as clearly, obviously it's because of these stupid masks. I am vaccinated, but I still wear my mask everywhere, and I am pushing Cairo in the stroller. He is right there. I gotta keep him, in the stroller because he'll tear up the place, okay? So, if you don't know, I am from a very small town in North Carolina. My mall it's small. It was like the bomb back in the day, and but now it's like a lot of things have gone out of business, a lot of things are closed, all of that stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to let that be known. So if you all see how little there is in this mall, that's why. But back when I was younger, like college all the way further down, younger, our mall was like, shoot, we had a lot of stuff. But now, no. So yeah, I wanted to show you all where I used to work and all that fun stuff. And so if you don't know, I was at Victoria's Secret from 2013 to 2016, 17, one of them. So hold on, let me get him in here. There we go. All right. So yeah, I was there from 2013 to 2017, and or whatever, however many years it was. And I absolutely loved it. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see how small my mall is. So like, this is the food court, okay? Like, there's nothing in here. I don't even come to the mall anymore. Crazy, right? There's nothing in here. I do come to the mall to get my brows done, which is right here. Other than that, I don't be up in here. There's nothing in here. I do come to Bath and Body Works every once in a while, but even then, I don't even worry about that. I'll just go to one in the bigger mall in the capital city, which is Raleigh. I'll do that instead. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't even apply to Victoria's Secret. I was working in Shoe Carnival as a manager there. And before Shoe Carnival, I was at Route 21. I was there for a long time. My district manager there was good friends with the store manager of Victoria's Secret here. Her assistant manager was retiring. That's how old she was. She had been there for a long time. Everybody loved her. Her name was Lois. So she was retiring, and she wanted someone very specific for that role. And my old district manager recommended me. So when she went to go find me, I was no longer at Route 21. I was at Shoe Carnival. So this is right after Kennedy was born, by the way. So she just so happens to come in Shoe Carnival, and I'm actually handling a customer issue. So apparently she was observing me, and she told me, about who she was, what she was looking for, how she had been looking for me. And I was like, what you been looking for me for? And she told me, and I was like, I am not gonna be working back in that mall. And the reason behind that, which is the same reason I told her, was because there was a shooting that had happened in the mall right before she came in there, like probably a few weeks or so. And the shooting that happened just so happened to shoot out the windows of Victoria's Secret. So I was like, child, no, I'm not coming up in there. And so she asked me how much I made at Shoe Carnival. I told her, and she was like, girl, I'll get you way more than that. She told me how much, and that I will also get 50% off at Victoria's Secret. A whole bunch of other stuff she was telling me about the benefits and stuff of working there. And I was like, okay, I'll see you when, Friday? She was like, yeah. So I talked to her on that Friday, talked to the district manager, put in my 2 weeks at Shoe Carnival, and that was it. So I was there for quite a while, and as you all know, I've said this in several videos, I was the top assistant manager, and I was one of the top store managers in the company. So I had one of the top stores as well in the entire company, even in this little small town. So I'm gonna pull back something, because Victoria's Secret, back when I was working there especially, was hands down the most popular place to work. A lot of people wanted to work for me. We were the highest paid people in this mall. And it's shocking now because they are, I'll show you what it looks like here now after these people walk by. Hold on. So this is Victoria's Secret, y'all. It is no longer there. And I spent many a good years there, and I absolutely loved it. And a lot of people that worked here with me, and a lot of my old customers, they all feel like that the reason why this particular location closed down is because their sales plummeted after they fired me. And I kind of agree about that, because I'm not trying to say I was all of that, but I mean, I really was all of that. Like, I literally had customers that would come from different states just to shop with me and my employees. So, but yeah, the whole thing about me being fired is a whole another story for another day. I was very heartbroken over it, depressed over it, and all that stuff, but you know, we'll talk about that another time. Anywho, so like I said, this video is basically going to be about everything that I learned while working there. And the very first thing I want to talk about, I'm probably going to talk more about it at home or in my truck, because I want to make sure you all can hear me. I'm going to show you all one other thing too. I'm going to show you all Route 21. But yeah, I'm going to talk more about what I learned at home, so that way you all can hear me without my mask on. So let me show you all Route 21. So Route 21 is over here. At Route 21, I started off as an associate. Once again, I didn't apply for this job either. I was just talking in one of the Route 21 stores to somebody, not in this town, but another town. And she ended up hiring me because she liked me, and I told her I was looking for a job. And yeah, so that's how that happened. But yeah, this didn't look like this at first. It looked totally different. But I was actually a traveling manager. And as the traveling manager, I would go around to different Route 21 stores. I was in charge of helping build the inside, merchandising it, training all of the managers so they could train the employees. That is what I used to do for quite a while. I was there for 4 years as well. So, but yeah, that store looks totally different now than it did back then. So, anywho, I haven't had a whole lot of jobs because I tend to stay where I am. But all of the jobs that I have had, even the ones that I hated, they all taught me something that I have used for my own business now. However, Victoria's Secret was hands down the one that taught me a ton. So that's what I'm gonna let you all know about. Oh wow. Sorry, I'm gonna show you all this. Sun-Kissed Valley sunglasses, vending machine. I know the girl who has this. This is great. Cool. See what it does. So yeah, you can buy her sunglasses out of her vending machine. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, Kyra. So I'm now going to go into the bookstore real quick. Those of you who have been following me for a while know I am on this spiritual journey. A lot of good things have been happening with me. I'm on this journey with the manifestations. I've been learning more about that. I've been doing more with crystals, moon rituals, praying, all of that stuff. And it has really been rewarding, and it's been a lot too, because I've had to do a lot of work on myself and looking internal, and that is hard to do when we want to be better. You know, we have to look inside of ourselves and figure out what's going on with us too internally, and how we have contributed to certain things in our lives. And sorry, looking at the little shoes, kids Foot Locker. But yeah, it's been great. And so if you all have watched the vlogs that I did about the PR boxes, I have had one person, she actually reached out to me today. She posted my box, my money box, in her stories. So I'm super excited about that. So I gotta make sure that everything is good on my website in case, you know, she posts other things and people start to go to the site and purchase what she posts. So I gotta make sure everything is right. So I'm super excited about that. But anyway, I'm going into the bookstore because I want to see about some other things that they may have in there regarding like the spiritual things, you know, the spiritual realms things. So I'm going in there for that. So we will talk in my truck or at the house. All right. All right. So I am back at the house. I've gotten comfortable, changed my shirt, all that stuff. So now I'm going to tell you a few things that I took from Victoria's Secret during my time there as a store manager and as an assistant manager. And these are in no particular order as usual, just going to be pointing them out. So the very first thing I learned was all about promotions. Promotions with limited markdowns. So if you are a avid Victoria's Secret shopper, you know that they only do markdowns, like big markdowns and sales, twice a year. And that is called their semi-annual sale. So, you know, semi-annual is half of the year. So every 6 months, that is when they have a big markdown and they have that big sale that they are known for. And that's where you can get their $50, $60, $70, $80 items for $10 to $20. So I learned that I don't have to have markdowns all the time. I learned that I can have promotions instead, but not too many promotions. I can just have a few promotions here and there instead of me trying to always think that I have to have cheaper prices, which leads me into my next point, is that prices don't deter people when you have good quality and when you have good branding. So a lot of people are scared to price their items at where they think it should be because they think that people will not buy them. That is obviously not true, because you have all of these expensive designer brands out there. And then you have places like Victoria's Secret. Then you have places like mine, even though, you know, I'm not like huge or anything, but I'm able to sell out of $80 dresses. For example, if you all have seen some of my videos, and if you have been on my boutique's Instagram, you will have seen my model Kira, the face of my brand, in this really long, flowy, buttoned-up dress that was like a royal blue and white kind of tie-dye-ish type thing with quarter sleeves. The dress was $80. I think I bought 2 or 3 packs of them. I sold out of all of those packs in 2 days. $80 dresses. But people tell me that they can't price their items and sell out, or sell a majority of them. Yes, you can. It is all about branding and high quality. And that is what I learned from Victoria's Secret. I started off with that kind of mindset, thinking that I had to have a whole bunch of markdowns, a whole clearance section on my website, all of that stuff. And if you've noticed, I don't really have a clearance section on my site. I'll have one and then I'll take it off. I put it up there for a certain amount of time and then I'll take it back off, because prices do not, once again, deter people. Okay? It is all about the experience, the customer service, the branding, the quality. All of those things are what equates to your pricing. So if your pricing reflects a high quality, that's what people are going to expect. And they're not going to ask you to mark it down. Okay? So the next thing I learned at Victoria's Secret was to treat my customers like gold. They treated their customers amazingly. Every birthday, they got like what, $10, $15 little angel cards, angel rewards. They sent them angel rewards every month. They got free panty coupons every month. They got certain things. They got certain gifts that other people didn't get. They treated their customers like royalty because they understood that customers are what kept the lights on. Okay? So with that being said, I started my own rewards program and I modeled it after Victoria's Secrets. And there are some things now that I want to do as I am redoing my rewards program that I'm super excited about. I'm not going to talk about it until I actually do it and get results from it. Then I'll do a video all about it, but I'm super excited because I think it's really going to work. But yeah, I learned that my customers are my bread and butter, so I need to treat them that way. So once again, customer experience will also trickle into that with pricing. Okay? Next thing I learned with Victoria's Secret is that you cannot run an effective business if you do not know your numbers. And that is the main reason why I taught that 90-minute class that I did all about Shopify analytics and how to use every single block on that page for your business, what it means, how to increase certain aspects of your business if you don't know how. Analytics or your numbers, that is literally all what business is about. It's literally about analyzing your business and doing a bunch of math. And a lot of people get into this business thinking that it is about fashion and shopping and picking out outfits for people and sending them off. No, it's not. It is about reporting, analytics, your numbers for your email, your numbers and insights for your Instagram, your numbers and your insights for your traffic. All of that is what it takes to run a business. And if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. So if you're one of those people who does not understand analytics and you're one of those people who is not getting sales and you don't know why, or you're getting the traffic and you don't know why you're not getting the sales, or whatever your issue is, if you cannot go into your analytics and tell me what your problem is or what the solution is or what to do, you're not a business owner. You're not a successful business owner. You cannot get anywhere without knowing your numbers, people. Okay, so I highly suggest you grab that Shopify analytics class. Everyone I know so far that has gotten it has told me that it was very eye-opening, that I explained things so clearly. I explained things that they never thought about. Whole lot. You know, I hate to brag on myself, but I know what I'm talking about. And if you aren't aware, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but analytics are my thing. Numbers are my thing. I've always been that way. And when I was at Victoria's Secret, I was the district go-to manager around numbers. So instead of you going to district manager, my district manager wanted everyone to come to me around numbers and analytics before they talked to her, because I knew so much about analyzing numbers and reporting and how to use them to my advantage that I even knew things that she didn't know. So she liked for the other managers to come to me. So I'm just telling y'all, I know what I'm talking about. Alrighty. The next thing in terms of numbers is I learned about setting high goals. I've always been an overachiever, period. Always. I've always been a perfectionist. So when it came to goals, Victoria's Secret always wanted us to, of course, hit our goals, but to, go over those goals some. But I always was the one, like, if you give me a goal of hitting 20% in sales, I'm going to hit 40. I want to double it. If you give me a goal of a 10% conversion for the day, I'm going to give you a 20% conversion. So I always set high goals. And I always did that in Victoria's Secret anyway, because I wanted that padding, that cushion. So that way, if I didn't hit my high goal, I at least hit their high goal. And that is another reason why I was always in the top stores, top 100 out of 1,200 stores in the company during that time. Because I set such high goals, I had high expectations for my team, and they knew that if they didn't hit those goals, we were going to have a problem. So I like to win. I like to get more money. And the higher your numbers were, the more bonuses or higher bonuses I got, and the higher amounts my associates got. Because my associates also got money as well, depending on how high their numbers were and how high the numbers were for the entire store. Even the ladies who did like the shipment in the back, they got whatever I got. So I was trying to make sure that everybody was getting paid. Okay. I literally paid for my honeymoon, which was $3,200. I paid for my honeymoon off of one bonus check. That's how much money we were making in that store because of me. Let me turn down my ring light some because my glasses, like, the glare on these is ridiculous. I might have to turn it off. Let me see. Well, this is a little bit better, but y'all can still see the glare on my, just a little gnat. You still see the glare on my glasses. Anyway, y'all know I'm not cross-eyed. Y'all don't see my eyes, so it is what it is. Next thing I learned from Victoria's Secret is always have a day of just planning. So every Monday, every single store manager in the entire company, even the CEO and all of those people, Mondays were the day for planning. That's the day that you set your schedule. That's the day that you analyze your numbers. That's the day that you talk to your associates. That's the day that you talk to your district manager. That's the day that you have conference calls. That is your planning day to reflect, figure out what your wins were last week or last month or last quarter, figure out what your opportunities were, how you're going to improve, set a plan so you can do better or even best. And that is what I do. Sundays are my planning days always. I never work or do anything else except for plan on Sundays. I plan my week, I plan my month, I plan my quarter, I plan out my social media. Whatever it is I need to plan out and analyze, I do that on Sundays. And it really helps because it keeps me focused and I know exactly what I need to do. And I'm not scatterbrained, I'm not feeling overwhelmed because I already know what to do because I have a plan. Okay, so please make sure you all set one day a week or maybe 2 days a month or something to plan. But I suggest a weekly day for planning. The next thing I learned is have product spotlights or things that you're known for, as well as launches. Now, if you, once again, shop at Victoria's Secret a lot, you know that they have different collections of bras. They have the Body by Victoria bras, which are like the everyday bras, really comfortable, full coverage. You have the Dream Angels, which are the more romantic, lacy ones. You have the Very Sexy collection, which is the Very Sexy collection. That was my favorite because they had like the balcony. It had the very cute little diamond in the middle. They kind of changed a lot of that. Now, you also had the, they changed the name of this twice. I don't even know the name of it anymore. But it's the bras that are always 2 for $49 or 2 for $49.50. And then you have the pink collection, obviously, and the pink bras. They all have their own. And then you had the Incredible collection, which was known for the wide bands. You had the Fabulous collection, which had the padding in the inside. It was like a... They've discontinued that now anyways. But anyway, every month or so, they would launch a collection. And it made it seem like it was a brand new collection when it wasn't. They were just putting the spotlight or the focus back on that collection to sell a lot of it. So we would have to redo that particular section of the store. We'll bring out the new colors, but it was still the same as that bra. It would just be different colors or something to fit like the season. So if it was like fall, you know, we would have more burgundy bras and more Merlot color bras, things like that. So what I like to do is I figured out exactly what my top sellers were. And that is what my focus is. So 1 month or two, I may just focus on my fedoras. 1 month or two, I may just focus on my blazers. And I had one of my friends ask me why was I posting my hats and stuff so much. And I was like, that's my focus right now. That's my top seller. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. If I see that something is working and this is selling, I'm going to keep focusing on it. So that's what I learned from them, is to have product launches, even though it's the same exact product, but just introduce new colors. And when you focus on it, make it a big deal. Make it a big deal. Make it seem like it is the newest thing ever. It's the best thing ever. Push it out to your older customers, newer customers. Send out promos for it. Have it be part of your rewards program. All of that. They were geniuses with that because all of a sudden no one was coming in, you know, all of a sudden people would suddenly be coming in trying to get the Body by Victoria bras. And we're like, dang, won't nobody getting these? But now that it's launched again and it's all over TV and it's the newest commercials, that's what people are getting. So have product spotlights, have deal of the week or deal of the month, have top picks that your customers pick. Even if they don't pick them, just you pick it and say that that's what's been picked, you know? So I definitely suggest that because it has helped me grow a lot in terms of my top sellers, especially my hats, because that's the thing right now for my business for over a year now has been my hats and then the blazers up under that. Last thing, of course, that anyone could learn from Victoria's Secret is their branding. They are branded as the sexiest company, or the sexy company. That's what they're known for. And they used to get a lot of flack for it when, you know, when it came to like all inclusive with body types and things of that nature. But it ended up with me because I had not only been a worker there for however long of time, but I had also been shopping there since I was 16, like a teenager. That was the only bras I really ever wore. So if you don't shop there, which I know a lot of people who complain about them did not, you wouldn't know that they, at that time, went up to a 40, 42 triple D. People didn't know that, but they would come in there or complain about it and say that, you know, they're not inclusive. They only serve sizes A and B. And I'm like, yeah, do y'all not look at the bra sizes over here? It literally says triple D right here on this drawer. So what are y'all talking about? I even had one woman who, she came in, I will never forget this. She came in to get her free panty, and she got the, you know, we call them the granny panties, the full coverage, the big, you know, the high-waisted briefs. Yeah, high-waist briefs. Those, you know what I'm saying, the granny panties. She came in and got that as her free panty, and I asked her, I said, so why don't you ever use your $10 off a bra coupon that is with this free panty? And she said, because y'all's bras are not for women like me. You all only sell the padded bras for sizes like A, B, and C. And I was like, where are you getting that from? Why do you think that? She said, that's just what's known. I said, well, that's wrong. I said, let me show you. I said, so first of all, I wear a double D. That was where I was at the time. I was like, I wear a double D and I wear our bras. And she was like, you wear a double D? And I was like, yes. Contrary to popular belief, double D doesn't mean huge bras. You know what I'm saying? The same cup size can look different on different people because of how wide their backs are and their body type. So I was educating her about that. So I measured her, got her right size, and I said, okay, tell me what type of bras you like. And she described that she wanted like everyday bra, no padding, good coverage. I said, okay, we have 3 bras that fit that description, but I'm going to show you the one that I know you're going to like the most. And I showed her the Body by Victoria full coverage bra. She ended up buying 3 of them, y'all, and I would never forget it. And she became one of my favorite customers after that. She would always come in, go to the Body by Victoria bras, get the newest color in the full coverage. Sometimes she would get the wireless, and sometimes she would send her husband in, and he would come straight to me because he knew I knew her size and what she liked. So I would just pick out some bras and panties, give it to him. He would check out every single time. And he literally would not shop with anyone else. One time I was on break, came back from my break. My bra specialist said, Chris has been over there waiting for you to come back from your break. I said, who? Are you talking about Miss So-and-so's husband? She was like, yeah, he's been waiting there for you because he refused to let anyone else help him. So I had to go over there, get his stuff real quick for his wife, and he went on about his way. So, yeah, I said all that to say that they branded themselves as such, and it made people think that that was the only thing that they sold. However, it wasn't just that. So, but when you do think of Victoria's Secret, you automatically think of sexy. You automatically think of the runway shows. You automatically think of the angel wings. You know, there are certain things that come to mind when it comes to Victoria's Secret. With me, I also think about great quality. Because when my house burned down, I had to get a Walmart bra. It was horrible. I said, I don't understand how people do this. Take me back to Victoria's Secret. So, when it comes to branding, think about, for you, what do you want to be known for? If someone mentions your boutique's name, what is the first thing you want people to think about? And that's how you start to brand your business. I did a live workshop. By the time you all see this, it would have been a week ago. I did a branding workshop a week ago live, and I had worksheets so people could follow along, all of that stuff. And I had several people after the class tell me, oh my God, I got to rebrand. I got to figure it out, because I did not think branding really meant all of this. And I'm like, yeah, it's deeper than what people really think it is. And people also tend to think that branding just deals with colors and logos and like the basic stuff. And that's not it at all. That is totally not what branding is. That's a very small, teeny weeny subset of branding. Okay, so yeah, that is all that I learned. I'm gonna go through the whole list again so y'all can, you know, get it. So I learned about having small promos and limited markdowns. I learned that prices do not deter people and have my prices reflect my quality. I learned to be all about my numbers. I learned to treat my customers like gold, set high goals, have a planning day so I do not burn out, have launches or product spotlights, and of course, have my branding together. All right, so please make sure to check in the description box so you all can grab those classes I was just talking about, the Shopify Analytics class and my branding workshop. I'm telling you, it will really change how you look at your business and how you run your business just from those 2 classes alone. You probably won't even need, I would say, one other class that you would need of mine. The Who is Your Customer Masterclass Shopify Analytics, the Branding Workshop. If y'all take those 3 of my classes, I'm telling you, you may not need to get anything else from me for a long time, because you will know what the F you're doing after you take those 3 classes. All right, so I am going to go now. This has been long enough, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.